Our idea of the SIMCor project is to use computer technology to make in animal studies and later in the humans shorter and safer.
In SIMCor, we want to use In-Silico clinical trials to assess the safety and efficacy of our two use cases, PAPS and TAVI.
The principal idea is to complement and to optimize studies with humans, reducing costs, shorten the regulatory processes for medical devices, and also shorten the time to come to market.
SIMCor platform is intended as an open environment for collaborative research and development among device manufacturers, medical authorities, researchers, and regulatory bodies.
One of the most interesting aspects of SIMCor is that we try to reuse data which were routinely collected in our clinical routine in order to acquire anatomical and functional information of the population of interest.
What do I consider as a virtual patient? I consider as a virtual patient a mathematical model based on physics or physiology that represents or mimics a patient.
Our aim is to look what kind of implantation, for example, is needed and what a device should look like to reduce thrombosis or even do not have the thrombosis.
The aim is that clinicians can use this knowledge to optimize and plan the procedure and hopefully help prevent post-operative problems in real patients in the future.
For the project, we analyzed the tissue properties of animal and human tissue, and we used this to implement the details of the data into a constitutive model to describe the vessel wall.
We developed models to simulate the interaction between the device, the anchoring, the fixation mechanisms of the device with the vessel wall, and also the interaction of the body of the implant with the blood flow.
In-Silico trials is an important mechanism for regulatory evaluation of medical devices or pharmaceutical products, where the standard operating procedures or SOPs play a big role to make things easy but also comprehensive, such that all the steps of the In-Silico workflow are covered.
However, there is still lack of standardization of models and methodologies, and this does not allow for its acceptance by regulatory bodies for medical device testing and approval.
We found that In-Silico technologies have a great potential to change the dynamics of product development and therefore have the potential to decrease costs of production, but also to increase safety for the patients.
Our strong belief is that with our technology, one day we will not need any animal studies anymore, and that we can reduce also human trials to a minimum.